This mirror has been sitting in the barn for 6 or 7 months. I paid $35 for it, and in today's video, I'm gonna show you how to go from this gold frame to a chippy layered French country finish. I have just a little bit of this farm fresh left, so I'm gonna mix the salt wash directly into my container. It should be enough for this base layer. Stir it up, and then we'll be good to go. You want it to be kind of chunky, but not so chunky that you can't get it to like spread across your piece. So for the next step, I'm just gonna take flour sack milk paint and I'm gonna mix that into my warm water, and we're gonna put a coat of milk paint over the top, and it'll give us kind of hopefully a fun, cracky, chippy finish. So 1 part milk paint to 1 part warm water. We want it to be the consistency of a melted milkshake, and then we're gonna go ahead and paint that on. For the paint and products used today, visit JamieRayVintage.com. Sweet Pickins milk paint is all natural and water-based, and it's even food safe. All right, Zeb is moving it back over because we had to stop and pre-film our thrift haul.
The videos have been shuffling around today.
But we got it dry, and we've got a bunch of really cool crackle in the milk paint. So we're gonna come back and wet distress it, and then we'll just be ready to clear wax, dark wax, and cold wax, right?
Right.
So Zeb's just using a damp rag to get the paint wet and distress it. Sometimes after it's dried for a while, you gotta get it wet, come back, rub it back. Is it coming off?
So I'm gonna get this wet, and then I'm gonna go work on another section and let this sit for a second.
I don't know, did you get it wet enough?
Yeah.
Here it is up close. We're gonna clear wax it and dark wax it, and then add some gold wax to bring out the details. So Zeb is gonna be using DIY's clear wax. Getting in all the details.
This part's fun because you just can't really tell what you're doing, and then you come back and you can just feel it on there, and it's nice when you buff it. It gets really nice and smooth and good sheen to it.
Coming in with the dark wax, working in small sections, and then wiping back. Work in a small section, wipe back. It's better to do that than let it sit and then you just can't get it off. I'm gonna be using the golden rule gold gilding wax. Say that 3 times fast. And I'm just gonna come in and bring out some of the highlights, and I'm not gonna be wiping it back. Just brush it on and leave it.
It's getting real good and crusty.
Mm-hmm. So I want to show you up close how good this looks. It's like crusty and delicious, and the details brought out. And tomorrow morning, I'm going to get a really good picture, and we'll do a sign out and show you some close-ups. All right, so it snowed last night, but guess what? The mirror has already sold. I haven't even finished it. I just shared a sneak peek. So Zeb's going to load it up. We're going to take it to the shop. That thing is huge. And I'm also excited that it sold locally, so we don't have to ship it. We're also loading up the shelf, and it has a nice handle on it.
It does.
I'm gonna get the mantle over to the shop. Look how pretty it is. I'm happy that it sold, but I kind of wanted to enjoy it for a little bit. So I'm gonna have to go to the barn and find another one, so that way we can paint it up for the shop. I never cease to be amazed at how things can be transformed with a little paint, some wax, and some elbow grease. I love how gorgeously old this looks now. Thanks for watching this video. Hopefully it inspires you to make over some of your mirrors and frames using a layered paint technique. If you need the paint and products used today, visit JamieRayVintage.com. And if you like this video, be sure to give us a thumbs up and subscribe to Jamie Ray Vintage for more
DIY.
Love you guys.